Hey guys, Gamel Show here with another reading. Today I'm going to be reading Accidents Happen by Majin Siku. I'm sorry if I butchered the last part of your name. Pretty sure the first part is Majin, because Majin Buu, and Siyuko, or whatever that is. Anyway, this story is basically, Twilight muses on the nature of accidents. The first chapter is called Pondering. Rainbow Dash landed on the balcony of Twilight's friendship castle and trotted inside. She had to admit it was a nice castle, but she missed the thrills of bursting in through a window to greet Twilight. She walked through the expensive hallways. "Twilight?" she called out. "Twilight!" She eventually found a door that was slightly ajar. Rainbow Dash smiled as she entered. Inside, Twilight was staring at her reflection. "Hey, Twi?" Twilight didn't respond. Rainbow Dash trotted up to Twilight and jostled her a bit. "Twi!" Still, no response from Twilight. Rainbow Dash's breath caught in her chest. What was wrong with Twilight? Did she snap? Was it Discord? That rascal? Dash swore that if Discord did this to Twilight, "Hey, Rainbow Dash," Twilight said in a measured tone, still looking at the mirror. Rainbow Dash sighed in relief. "Oh, good. I thought something might have gotten to you or something." "It has." Rainbow Dash blinked, then snarled and snorted. "What? Who's gotten to you? I have, Rainbow." Rainbow straightened up and raised an eyebrow. "What do you mean, you've gotten to you?" Twilight offered a small chortle. "I just realized that I'm an accident." "Oh," Rainbow Dash said as she sucked in through her teeth. "What happened? You walk in on your parents talking about it or something?" Twilight slowly shook her head. "No, I figured it out all on my own." "What?" "Yeah." Twilight slowly turned to look at Rainbow Dash. "The chances of me being born as I am today are infinite. Sorry, I don't want to butcher this word. Infinitesimally small. I'm pretty sure that's not a word, but infinitesimally small. God, I hate my lisp. Rainbow Dash slowly backed away. Twilight, you're starting to freak me out a bit." Twilight gasped, Rainbow Dash and her magic. "No, someone's going to listen to this, and it might as well be you." Twilight took a deep breath. "Do you know how babies are made?" Yeah," Rainbow Dash said while blushing. "What does this have to do with anything?" "Everything," Twilight said. She then paced around on the Here's where the warning goes up. Having a birds of the bees conversation over here. When the stallion ejaculates inside of the mare during an ovulation period, the egg is bombarded with 180 million separate sperm. These sperm all compete to fertilize the eggs. Are you following so far? Rainbow Dash nodded. She really wasn't sure where Twilight was going with this, but she hoped that she stopped the crazy talk soon. Twilight smiled. "Good. Now, as you can see, that already leads to an God, I hate this word. Leads to an infinite amount. Oh my God, hold up. Infinitely minuscule chance of me being born. I'm sure that if you reproduce the exact moment, another sperm would fertilize the egg." Twilight sighed. "But what does that..." "Furthermore," Twilight continued, "certain influences that I'm not aware of affected my fetal development." Twilight continued her pacing. "If any of those influences were altered in any way, shape, or form, I would be a completely different mayor than I am today. Twilight sighed, letting go of Rainbow Dash. Rainbow Dash scratched the back of her head. Alright. But what does this have to do with anything? Twilight marched over to Rainbow Dash and enthralled. I might be thinking of the word differently. Twilight marched over to Rainbow Dash and enthralled her. Don't you see? I'm an accident. You're an accident. We're all accidents. Twilight let go of Rainbow Dash and took a deep breath. If someone were to time travel and alter any of those variables, it could lead to dire consequences. Rainbow Dash chuckled. I think you're overthinking this, Twilight. I think if anyone time traveled and changed us, we'd notice by now. You really think so? Rainbow Dash nodded and patted Twilight on the back. I'm positive. Anyway, Rainbow Dash said, what brought this on, Dustshine? Dustshine closed his eyes, then opened them. Well, Rainbow, I was just thinking about stuff and I let my mind wander. I guess I just came to this mind-breaking thought. Look, buddy, you really have to stop overthinking things. It might break your brain one of these days. Dustshine glared at Rainbow Dash. But thinking is what I'm good at. If I don't think, then I wouldn't be a Dustshine. Do you want me not to be Dustshine? Look, Dusky, Rainbow Dash said as she wrapped the stallion in a hug. I like you. I like that you think. Rainbow Dash then pulled away. But Twilight, what's more important is that you're my friend. I'd rather have my best friend than a drooling mess. Do you understand? Twilight smiled and nodded. I think so, Rainbow Dash. Now, let's get to flying practice. With that, both mares left the bathroom. Woo, that's a good one to wrap my mind around. Soon, after they left, a white flash overtook the bathroom, revealing a gray unicorn with a similarly colored beard and Discord. Discord sniffed around. Good, she's still female. Well, that Star Swirl was cut off by a talon across his face. What were you thinking? You almost unraveled time itself with that stunt you pulled. Star Swirls rubbed his cheek, a glowing red from the smack he had just received. There's no way I could have unraveled time, you dolt. And how do you know that, Mr. Smarty Pants? Discord said as he glared at the unicorn wizard. Because if time had unraveled, we wouldn't be here, Star Swirl chortled. It seems that the timeline is uniquely elastic when it comes to correcting itself. Well, whatever. I don't like the thought of being unraveled. The argument was cut off by Discord's voice. Twilight, I'm looking for the sugar in this enormous castle you have here, and I'd rather you just tell me where it is. Star Swirl guessed. Oh no! What if you... Oh, okay. Oh no! What if you see you? Oh no. I remember this quite clearly, the Discord inside of the bathroom said with a grin. The Discord outside of the bathroom opened the bathroom door. Well, the door was ajar, so I thought. Discord stared at himself in Star Swirl. The Discord next to Swirl pulled out 2 sugar packets and threw them to the confused Discord. Alright, let's cheese it, Star Swirl! Star Swirl nodded as his horn glowed, wrapping him in the Discord next to him in a white flash. When the flash dissipated, they were gone. The remaining Discord blinked, stared at the 2 packets of sugar he had ostensibly just handed himself, then shrugged as he left the bathroom. Well, I got what I came for, he said as he walked back down the hallway. Discord learned a long time ago that sometimes it's best not to ask questions. Your brain might break. We're all mistakes. If somebody wants to go back in time and do something bad, it would alternate the timeline. Oh, I'm sure nothing bad would happen. Somebody goes back in time, they accidentally step on a caterpillar. That caterpillar would have led up to, like, them having, like, a conversation about the mortality of life and death. And that has just, like, led up to, like, all these other coincidences and stuff like that. It's just, like, it builds upon each other. But because of that caterpillar, none of that ever happened, and they ended up being, like, dictators or something like that who didn't care about life. Anyway, that's accidents happen. Accidents do happen. Changing the timeline. I don't really think. I don't think that's, how time works. If you guys like the story, go give Majin Siyoko on filmfiction.net a little bit of love. Go follow him. I'm sure he makes a ton of stories. In fact, he actually has 54 other stories. God. Yeah, 673 followers. So yeah, if you guys want to go read up on more of his stuff, you can click on the link below, I guess, if it's there. If you guys even read descriptions, more like it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like down below, share it with your friends, and give me something else you want me to read, or give me something else you want me to just react to, or play, or listen to, or whatever you guys want me to do. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next video. Join the Wolf Army!